With the Sims being 9 years old now, we are waiting and tired of waiting for Sims 5. Today we're going to be talking about three different competitors, starting with
Number
Life
three.
by You. This is one I trust with the company. This is why I put it first on top of it. It's one of the ones where, I already see the trailer. It looks polished, it looks realistic and everything. It looks like something that will give The Sims a run for its money, especially if they run it right. But I mean, I knew how they run the DLCs on the last one. It's gonna be a shit ton of DLCs, but at the same time, that's a ton of content for that too. I mean, look at all this right here. It's one of those things where you just know that it's gonna be like an hour sinking into it. It's not gonna be like you put it on, you're like, oh, I just didn't really feel it. This one, it's definitely gonna have a vibe to it. Definitely like a Miami Beach where you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm in my own like kind of like Jersey Shore story to it. I definitely feel this coming up and being a high competition, especially with the trademark and the brand and
Number two.
right here, we got the next one, and it's Paralives. Paralives is another one that just has that modern look to it. The Sims, it came out in the 2010s. It has that it's stained look to it where, if you want to get that custom stuff, you got to download the CC. If you want to get that modern stuff, you got to download the custom content. And here, it looks so flourished and everything. I mean, with the clutter and all that, that's something that took so long, and you had to do with mods as well, just to get within the Sims. So I'm really happy to see how this is going to come out because, I'm going to build a couple of houses with this one. It's just another one that I know will sink hours into it, and the devs are very active in their community already. They're already talking with the people. Any issues, concerns they have, they're always there to answer them. And I like this part right here where you can really decorate as much as you want to.
Number
And then lastly,
one.
we have Alterlife. This one, I really just like how it looks with the people and the characters and the personality. And I mean, this one is definitely one that you have to keep an eye on. I don't know too much about it. I mean, that alpha gameplay footage is something I always really worry about. But here's something that I would probably use for like interior design program or something to redecorate my room. Use that, make my room in it, and then redecorate it and use it in this program or this game. We'll see how this one comes out. It has a lot of customization to it, but I mean, it's one of those things where that can be a plus. If it's too much of it, it can just, feel like Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, where you're just doing too much work, not having enough fun. And I like how there's actually like a career dream kind of thing here, not like just a DLC threw onto it last minute. And of course, the graphics, of course. If you like these kind of videos, definitely subscribe and comment on which kind of videos you want to see on The Sims.